Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy New Year. I thought I'd kick off 2015 with a new Quickfire Q&A. You sent me some questions and now I'm going to answer them, so let's go. Megadeth for Metallica? Metallica, all day, every day. Do you have any favourite metal drummers? Sure, Gene Hoglan from just about every band ever, Sean Reinhart from Cynic, Dave Lombardo from Slayer. And does Dave Grohl count as metal? Yeah, screw it, Dave Grohl. What technique would you like to master but feel you can't? Recently I've been working on some more percussive techniques using just my fingers, so like double thumbing, slapping, things like that. It's really tricky stuff, but it's really fun. I'm trying to learn a bit about mixing and music production, but I often get lost in translation due to terms and phrases I'm not used to, like clipping or DAW. Would you mind going over some basic lingo? DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation and is the software like Cubase or Logic used for recording, editing and mixing audio. Clipping is a form of distortion caused by an audio signal being too loud or hot. EQ is equalization or equalizer, and is a way of isolating and making specific frequencies louder, boosting, or quieter, cutting. Frequency is the vibration speed of audio and is measured in hertz. Compression reduces the volume of loud sounds or amplifies quiet sound. It does this by narrowing or compressing an audio signal's dynamic range. There's tons more I could go into, but I've put a link in the description which will help you get the audio lingo. What programs do you use to edit your videos? How many cameras? Which ones? Editing software? I only use one camera. It's a Canon 60D with an 18 to 200mm lens. When I'm filming, I just move it around the room to get different angles. For editing, I'm on a PC running Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects CC. What are some genres or artists people wouldn't expect you to like? Dire Straits, Queen, The Eagles, Pendulum, Knife Party. Here on YouTube, Andrew Wang's album Lip Balm is wicked. Also kind of bizarre, but I really like the Walking Dead soundtrack with a bunch of songs from the show. I always stick that on when I'm editing. Do you have any tips on becoming popular on YouTube as a musician? Firstly, create something that you want to see and something you're proud of. I think important things for any YouTube channel are consistency and uploading as regularly as possible. Maybe even with a schedule if you can do that. Although that's hard to do sometimes because songs can take a long time to write and videos can take a long time to make. One thing I like to do is communicate with you, the audience. I like to reply to as many comments as possible, any messages I have, answer as many questions as possible. So yeah, make something you love, consistent content, regular uploads and communication. If you could have a signature model guitar from any company in the world, who would it be and what would be the specs? Really cool question. If I could choose any company in the world, company would be PRS. Basic specs would be something like a Custom 22 8-string. Locking tuners, mahogany body, maple neck, string through body, 27-inch scale, something like that. Maple top, I already said that. Some kind of burst finish. Pickups would maybe be some Duncans, maybe like Pegasus or Sentient. I really do hope PRS make an 8-string one day because I think that'd be freaking awesome. Do you feel pain in your fingers after playing guitar? For me, 30 minutes of acoustic and I'm done. Yeah, when you first start playing or you're trying to learn something new, it's kind of normal to get pain in your fingers, your hands or your forearm, but that's because you've never used those muscles in that way and you're literally teaching them how to do it by repeating the same thing over and over. It's unusual to experience pain on a regular basis though, and it may pass with time, but if it persists, you may want to look at your technique, the way you hold your guitar or your pick. Try stretching out before and after playing, and warming up is a good idea. You could also try going down a gauge on your strings or even a smaller guitar. There's all sorts of repetitive strain injuries you want to avoid, so above all, don't hurt yourself, and if it really is a problem, go to your doctor. What do you think about people bitching about extended range guitars? And I'm going to combine that question with, what are your thoughts on 9-string guitars, and would you ever consider acquiring one and maybe writing some stuff with it? There's two common things thrown at 7, 8 and 9-string guitar players. One, this guy sucks, he's not even playing all the strings. And two, why don't you just buy a bass already? Your tune's so low. Both these arguments seem completely ridiculous to me. The first has no regard for songwriting or any form of musical expression, and there is no reason to use all the strings if you don't want to. And it works exactly the same in reverse too. If you want to write a song or a riff utilizing all the strings, then that's awesome. Both are equally valid and there are no rules. The second argument is a bit of a misconception. A guitar, no matter how low tuned, will always be a guitar. It's a mid-range instrument with very different pickups, playing styles and mixing techniques to that of a bass. For me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, ukulele, guitar, banjo, hybrids, electrics, baritones, dobros, acoustics, they're all equally cool to me and I love them every bit as much as my 6-string. Speaking of ukuleles, when will a ukulele video happen? Lol. Well, Rob Scallon's your man for ukulele metal, but if you insist. Thanks for watching, everybody. If your question didn't get answered, I'm thinking about making this a semi-regular thing, so maybe next time. 10,000 subscribers was an awesome way to cap off 2014, so thank you so much for that. I'm going to keep making videos, and hopefully the next circle around the sun will be just as awesome. There's more of my videos over here somewhere, and you can subscribe here. Thanks for watching. I have to go now, because my home planet needs me. Camera's rolling and I look like an arse.